Hi Libra, Evelyn here. I have a message for you today. I have the read on the table for Libra, which we're going to go through. It's not a real long one. And then we're going to pull up all the cards and pull some fresh cards for you. And I was just meditating for you, so I'm going to give you that message as well. I pulled a couple cards too, and I'll show you them. So, Libra, I was just meditating. Go ahead and take a deep breath. I was just meditating and I was getting guided. I was getting masculine energy coming in. There's this energy of the masculine shifting into his feminine to lead the way. And I was just seeing a lot of etheric energy of masculine energy, and then I was guided to literally shift my head energy into the left and the right. And on the left, the feminine was very emerald green. It was very flowing energy about healing, pulling your masculine into your body. The physical body is the green. And just again focusing on physical healing, but it was very much in flow, like the feminine was in her authentic self, but just really needing to ground the masculine side in. And then when I went to the feminine side, to the masculine side, after stretching a little bit as I was being guided to, on the masculine side I saw a baby eagle birthing, which was so beautiful. It was really cute. In this beautiful bright pink energy. So again, this feminine energy of clearing their perspective and emotional body and birthing anew into their feminine energy. So let's see what's going on with that. It was very beautiful. And I've been getting other general messages regarding just since that October 26th date I've brought up in my messages before about a new year, which, by the way, I didn't know that there were quote-unquote 4 new years in Judaism. And the first date, 4-9, that I've been bringing up over and over again as the first new year of these 4 new years just this year. And 4-9 actually was that new year in the Jewish tradition. This year in 2024 was 4-9, which that was really cool to see that. So the third was October 26th, which I brought up the Mary Magdalene collective energy clearing as well as the LIBRA system. But it's really about then allowing the masculine in. So that's why the feminine is now grounding the physical masculine. Okay. So I just pulled some cards from my medicine deck and the Journey of Love, and I just wanted to show you that. The underlying energy was the blank card in the medicine deck, and then the card that came out for you was your Divine Feminine. So again, there's this focus on the feminine here. And then from the Journey of Love, it was really cool. The underlying energy was Angel of Jupiter Awaken and number 6, which is the lovers and family. But you see how there's this masculine feminine energy aligned, and look at the swirling. And then here we have She is the Moon with 21, which is the world, and Pisces energy, and Gemini, which is the twins. She is the Moon. And then the card that came out for you guys is Distant Shores. And you see how this matches this energy of the moon, but it's like the masculine and feminine, both in their feminine, aligning here in the middle. So a really cool energy. And again, here we have 18, which is the moon and Cancer, Gemini, and Pisces energy here. So again, this twin energy in the middle of Pisces and Cancer. And the 4 moons, and I just brought up the 4 new years, the 4 moons. Oh, cool. From the first to the last, and flowing on the bridge between. All right, so again, the bridge between the first and the last of the 4 moons, or the 4-9. It was 4-9 this year because it's a leap year. It would be different in a normal year because 4-9 was the 100th day and the 739,000th day. And then the 200th day was 7/18, and I didn't do it by hundreds. It just ended up being that way in the pattern I was shown. And then the next one is October 26th, which was that one I just spoke of. And then there's another one going into 25 because it's still before the leap year, which was February 3rd, 2025, which we'll get into that in my other videos. But, and again, 6/18 is coming up here. The spiraling of the moon and the waxing of the moon, as we are waxing right now up to the full moon. And there's just like bridging, but both in the feminine aligning. It's very interesting. Okay, so let's see where that goes. And we'll probably pull from those two decks again too. Yeah, let me pull, I'll give you the cards that came out. We'll put them up front here. All right, so your Divine Feminine and Distant Shores here. Okay, so let's get into this read on the table. It's a pretty quick read, and then we'll pull them up and pull some fresh cards for you guys. It's been some very challenging energies. I haven't been doing a lot of videos lately. I've been doing a lot of my Instagram and TikTok posts. It's just when I go to do a video, even if I do the reads, but I can't do the video because the energy is just not right, or it's pulling me back, or there's other things that come up, you know. And Teddy, our dog, he's been needing my attention a lot because of these cats that we're taking care of that he constantly wants to go check on, which he didn't used to have to do. And he gets nervous about that too because the mama cat gives him a hard time. So whenever I'm ready to do a video, things like that come up where then I can't, because then I get into an energy of being pulled in multiple directions and feeling stressed, which I'm not going to go into that place. All right, so the read on the table for Libra, and this was done, today is the 8th, I believe, yep. And this was done on the 4th, the night of the 4th. And I cut the deck at 10:44 p.m. That was, the 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, 44 is the 4 of Cups. And 10 for me is, the Wheel of Fortune for me is Libra. Someone else might tell you something different, but it doesn't matter because that's my guidance. And then I finished clarifying at 10:55, which is the 10 again of the Wheel of Fortune, the 55 of the Ace of Swords. And I just posted prior to this the energy of the Knight of Swords, where the feminine is the Knight and the masculine is the sword. So you can look at my Instagram post if you're interested in that. It was just interesting how just trying to think, it was just the Knight. Oh, I wrote she, the Knight, he, the sword. And if you put the words together, it's literally sheath, which holds a sword. So it was really cool the way it came up. You can check that out. So I guess that's very Libra energy right now. She, the Knight, and he, the sword, which is also representative of the word, which word is W, which is two V's of two creators, and the O is the human embodiment of source, and then RD is the road, or that two creators on the human path. All right, so I finished clarifying at 10:55 on the 4th here. The major arcana here, we have Luna, which is the moon in the center. We have the Lovers in the foundation here, and then Karma, which is like the Judgment card, which is over here just after the end, and then the Chariots in the underlying energies over there. There were 2 wands, 3 swords, 2 cups, and 1 pentacle. We are dealing with the SIRIAN Starseed deck, which has different suits. We have flames and chalices and crystals and orbs, but the same principle. And the Page of Swords and the King of Pentacles are the main players here. The Knight of Swords comes up before the read, and no court cards after the read. There were triple twos, triple fours, and triple sixes in your read, which is pretty profound because it's rare that anything comes up triple, and you have 3 triple numbers here, 2, 4, and 6, all even, which is the feminine energy. And then we have double fives as well, which is the truth, the Ace of Swords, which already came up. So 222 is also like room 222, the guidance counselor show. The 2 of the high priestess of the intuition of going within, the 22 of the fool's journey of an open heart and leap of faith, and the triple twos, which is 6, which is the lovers, right? The 1-to-1 energy, and the triple fours of the angelic realms. But 4 is also about stability and the emperor, the 44, which is that 4 of cups of grounding and integrating, not just boredom, but time to ground and integrate what you've experienced. And then the triple fours of the angelic realms, the 666 of the lovers, the 66 of the Queen of Pentacles, and the 666, which brings up the 18 in the cards we just saw about the moon and romance. You're getting guidance from the angelic realms regarding romance and the truth, the sword, the word. So the code line here for you guys, well, the numbers that came up was 26, and that was up from 6, 10, 2, 6, and 2. 26 is the Page of Wands, and also for me it's Newton's cradle. And also if you put 2 and 6 together, it makes a butterfly. So there's this transformation and aligning on the bridge, right? So look at this card as someone under the bridge. Your divine feminine under the bridge. And then this energy of the other underlying energies over here. With space to align. And as we wax to the full moon, which I'm not sure the date of the full moon, but I think the new moon was the 1st, right? Is that right? So, you know, about 14 days, around the 15th or 16th is the full moon. Oh, I think 16th. And also the 16th, there's a shift on that day as far as planetary aspects. So I think there's an opposition there. So some kind of big release there as we build up this romance energy, this romantic energy of aligning the world of the feminine and the masculine with room to breathe. She is the moon. But again, I said you're getting angel guidance. Guidance from the angelic realms regarding romance. And 21 plus 6 is 27, which is today's energy. The Ace of Wands, new passion. And then up there is just the 18, again, romance, and the 18, which is the moon. Okay. So again, the number 26, which is also the Page of Wands, which is, you know, that inspired young energy, you know, like asking someone out on their first date. And then the message here, we had both the Page of Swords and the 2 of Swords in the code line there, which I get my messages from. Yes, an alternating current or air conditioning, which can represent air signs, conditioning of the air sign, those who are in their heads, right? Clearing those mental perspectives in an emotional way. Yes, an alternating current heart, the 6th of the infinite lovers, in high vibe destined or twin Page of Swords family of support key, the 2 of Swords of knowing and keeping to yourself. And that for me is very much a peace of mind card, right? Once you get the information, you may like getting the information, but then it can throw you off balance because then you have to ground and integrate that new information. The words SIA, S-I-A, came up, as well as the AC of alternating currents, but it also means before meals. The other message that came up was to be and exist. the hungry heart, the oak ship, right? Strong and solid. The infinite spiral, 10 and 2, like driving, that perfect balance with a message of love, of mass key knowing. So again, there's this collective of the Mary Magdalene and the Jesus, of the masculine and feminine. So we start with the Six of Wands and the underlying energy here. And below that is the Ascension card from the bottom up, and then the Six of Cups reversed, the Knight of Swords reversed, the Ace of Pentacles upright, and then the Four of Cups upright. The world complete of bad memories. Oh, and this is what they're reminding me to bring up. So one, I'm really trying to clarify those 4 New Years and what they specifically mean. And I'm really clear about the 4-9, that that's like day 1 of the new era. Okay, 4-9-2024. That is the crossing, so to speak, from Pisces into Aries, the new world. Okay, and Spirit's connecting with me very intensely right now. The world complete of bad memories, right? Leaving the old behind, holding back an announcement of an offer of a new life, grounding and integrating failure or a bad reputation or loss as this Two of Wands energy, which is a choice of path, but that can be twin flame energy as well, or unfair choice here. This could be an ultimatum from someone as well. Post-war within, or dealing with infection, or information, or PTSD and looting after the war is over, that energy. The triumph over, again, that energy after the war is over, right? After the election was just over. And notice that the 10/26 New Year also happened just before the election. The 7/18 New Year happened just before the Olympics. And then that 4-9 energy I told you was right on the New Year of the Jewish practical New Year of the 4 New Years. In the Jewish tradition, I think one is the one in Rosh Hashanah is for the birth of Adam and Eve, literally. And then we have one for the animals. And I can't think of the 4th right now, but I was getting the 7/18 portal here as not just the animals, but for the animals, like caring for the vulnerable, which is the feminine had been dealing with taking care of the vulnerable, whether it's children, pets, or elderly people, really going into that energy. It's a really Mother Earth energy, but not just the animals, but the stones and the trees, okay? So this spirituality coming up with the new world on 4-9, and then 7/18 was finishing the 4D bridge, like, right, completion of the bridge, and then bringing it into this 10/26 energy of the whole world, right, taking it from the feminine of the mother in the home on the world scale of the election, and then aligning the masculine and feminine in that perspective on the grand scale. So it's really profound this year. The triumph over conflict and energetic chaos in life. The 9 of Pentacles, sovereign, and the subconscious at night, or perhaps dealing with cancer, whether it's their sign or dealing with the disease. But I wasn't getting any specific illnesses or deaths here, okay? With Pisces and Cancer upright with Libra reversed in between, under the radar howling at the moon, or the dogs are out with the new moon, and this was pre-election, right? It was on the 4th, right before the 5th. And then it was 11:45, which happens to be the time of my birth, which then represents a birthing. The recent energy of the 5 of Cups, grieving under the radar, failure or tarnished reputation, after the drama or sudden event coming together and defenseless to it. The King of Cups upright, trapped with their hands tied, although in a positive energy there, triggering the 10 of Cups reversed and 9 of Cups reversed, right? That could be an unhappy family or unhappy ending, or just totally dissatisfied with yourself and your family, causing tears of unhappiness or dissatisfaction with self, drained in need of sunshine or vacation, as the Page of Wands reversed may be all over the place or out of control or stuck unable to move, or the Page of Wands reversed could be Leo, Cancer, or that time of year that we're just talking about too, of the vulnerable, A car accident could have come up here, too, or an ambulance needed for a sickly child. And this may be someone with a chronic illness, not necessarily something acute. The foundation of the lover's upright in union home was secret passion, awakened for the wounded warrior reverse, surrendering to the lovers out in the cold as long as they're together. The central energy of the moon, Luna, and lover's night of romance. The Queen of Wands upright with the Empress reversed, where the sun is down and the moon is up, and the song from Cake, Going the Distance, was coming up here. The moon is going down and the sun is coming up. I can't remember exactly the order. And long ago somebody left with the cup, you know. The Knight of Wands is striving and driving and hugging the curves and thinking about someone for which he still burns, going the distance. The Knight of Swords reversed, or split personality, perhaps verbal abusive or tempted by addiction, and breaking the chains. Oh, that was the other thing. The breaking of the chains came up with this 1026 portal as well, right? Leaving the victim mentality behind, breaking the chains that bind you. And this was at 11:55, which is the 11 of justice and 55 of the truth. And they're very Libra energy. The challenge being the Page of Swords upright, at work with bad memories or falling out, or perhaps challenging children, as the Page of Swords with a message that the worst is over for the King of Pentacles reversed, who may be ungrounded or greedy, or perhaps just having a bad day, but grounding and integrating the Hierophant, which is the societal norms, right? The institution or establishment that controls the way we see things. A commitment or tradition, the institution, societal norms, and now crowning is the Karma card, which is like the Judgment card, present to new inspiration and growth. And again, the new world. The Queen of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, family, business, or community dysfunction or loss, with the Queen of Cups reversed, juggling a lot back and forth, with the Page of Cups reversed, taking a load off, and the Magician reversed, without tools, finding peace away from the Queen of Swords reversed. And that could be a patient, or someone who needs to be patient, or that you need to be patient with. And something came up too in the I Have a Dream speech, was something about the word patient, not being patient for anything less than freedom and liberty. And again, here we have the swords, the Ace of Swords of truth and liberty. And soon coming up here for you guys is the Six of Swords. I posted George Michael's song, Freedom, 3 times yesterday, right? Different parts of the song with 3 different posts on Instagram yesterday. So it's really profoundly freedom right now. The Six of Swords upright, clearly off balance. Even though the Six of Swords is at peace, there was a lack of balance, and then finding peace after that in grounding and integrating, perhaps about God or how to talk to them. Oh, interesting. One of my other posts from Mother Gaia, was the message literally was, I love you, so don't be afraid to talk to me. All right, so soon as the Six of Swords, clearly off balance, and finding peace about God and how to talk to them, as the Dark Knight shares with others, but keeps to themselves in a humble life. As Libra is seeing themselves as this Ten of Cups reversed, in ending an emotional cycle after a wake-up call or announcement, called to awaken or unable to sleep, as the King of Wands reversed is healing their heart in a twist of fate, and being strong, allowing self to fall, again into that feminine energy, having behaved foolishly. Around the energy of Libra, or how they may be seen, is the Two of Wands upright, which is that choice of path or twin flames. The energy of being stressed out with the Page of Pentacles reversed in need of help, or a child or a student in need of practical help, whether it's their homework or something else, or perhaps a job, in how to find a job, and needing help and healing or healed, or the healer is sad, disillusioned by their choice of path, perhaps something that didn't work, and now looking at something alternative. The block here is the King of Pentacles reversed with the Two of Swords reversed, coming clean or cleaning up their act, as the Hermit and King of Pentacles are both reversed here, which can be a King of Pentacles with Virgo in their chart, losing their mind and coming out, decided the King of Swords upright, under the radar, assessing the worth of the Two of Cups, connection or partnership with the Divine Feminine, seeing them as whole and complete, which I just ended that post with complete, like done. The Divine Feminine, whole and complete, the Knight of Pentacles reversed, blocking them from aligning with their lover, as I just showed you that aligning with your lover card, right? Angel of Jupiter awakened, and there may be some Sagittarius energy there as well, opposite of Gemini, the number 6 with the twins. Perhaps lover clearly broken down or stuck as the Four of Pentacles upright, which for me in this deck is the Divine Masculine's heart in the Batcave. The Divine Masculine's heart in the Crystal Batcave in union with the Four of Wands upright, the Two of Cups upright, and the Knight of Cups reversed, perhaps rejected. And that could be someone who plays with people's emotions as well, or is just moody. And the Page of Swords stepping up to the plate with uncomfortable emotions in not walking away or not being able to walk away, and offering the Ace of Pentacles upright to the Emperor upright, who may be in need of help with gifts or their own gifts, right? Opening up their gifts, or with being present and coming together in joy, or a gathering of friends at 1226. And there's that 26 again of the Page of Wands. We had Cancers both upright and reversed here, Gemini upright and Aquarius upright, challenged by the Page of Swords and the King of Pentacles reversed, or a message from a greedy or ungrounded man with Virgo in their chart. King of Wands upright with the Knight of Swords reversed, may be referencing their shadow, with Cancer reversed, Taurus reversed, and Capricorn upright. The Page of Wands reversed and the shadow upright, which is the Devil card, ascending. Again, this could be, the Page of Wands with an addiction. It could be a child with an addiction, or an adult behaving like a child, and that's their addiction. But ascending, getting closure on a falling out or bad memories of the past or childhood or past life. This could be a past life regression as well. As the Knight of Swords reversed, or verbal abuse, in a breakthrough, grounding and integrating failure or reputation. As past lovers are upright here with the Ten of Cups reversed, ending an emotional cycle or dealing with an unhappy family about the lovers, or lack of emotional fulfillment. The Two of Wands is upright, grieving at night, challenged by the Page of Swords, message of peace, ungrounding the King of Pentacles reversed in a wake-up call to clear the air, throwing them off balance and causing them to be stuck, as the Four of Pentacles Divine Masculine is home one-to-one out in the cold with the Page of Pentacles reversed. Again, a child or themselves in need of some practical help or an opportunity. That can also be an opportunist energy. As the King of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Pentacles reversed, which can be a father and child who are very much alike or have the same addiction, and that could be a workaholic addiction too, present with a gift or just happy to be there. And there's been a lot of energy just about father and son relationships that weren't getting along and working them out. At 1236 is the Hanging Man and the Ten of Wands, which is Atlas, the way to the world, as the Page of Wands reversed is with the Knight of Swords reversed, offering the Ace of Pentacles, which can be time, money, and energy, or offering a new life, to ground and integrate any failure or grieving lovers, affection at night or at the full moon, or Cancer challenged by the Page of Swords, message of light, or Aquarius child, or the age of Aquarius, and that being new to us. And it is that energy of new, just in general, not just at the start. And there's this squirrel with his nut on the chair out front. I don't know if you can see him or not. He's been burying a lot of his stuff in my flowers out front. Oh, by the way, if any of you were listening when I was talking about our squirrel that was attacked in the driveway, we took him to a volunteer wildlife center, which is not supported by the state. They are completely supported by funding. And we named the squirrel Sandy so we'd have a name to reference them by. But Sandy's been there since September 30th, and Sandy's doing much better now, but they don't want to release him into the wild yet because it's winter and the food is scarce at this point. So they're going to hold him in an outdoor area where there's other squirrels too for the winter. So Sandy's doing very well. So this age of Aquarius here, and notice that Aquarius is aqua of water and emotions, and Rias, which is laughter, moving to peace by ending a chapter and choosing a new path to resolve things with a parent or father like son. Indecisive, but getting clarity on why they're stuck in a cave at home, with the Two of Cups partner perhaps out in the cold, and the Page of Pentacles reversed needing help, or perhaps just with a gift, needing a gift for a party, maybe going to a kid's party, which I am actually going to a kid's party this weekend. So, I'm sorry, not this weekend, but next weekend. What's this weekend? We're at the 8th? Yeah, okay, so this weekend is also the 11th weekend. I can't remember what today's date is. So today, besides being the 8th, is Friday. So 11th is Monday. So it's the 11/11 portal. Okay, so I'm going to pull up these cards now for you guys and pull out some more new cards. Let's see what happens there. I'm going to use a different deck though. I'm just going to use the big Rider-Waite deck that I have. And we'll pull some oracle cards too, just to get the energy. But again, it's been very feminine for you guys, especially the masculine going into their feminine, but then connecting on that level. It's very interesting the way it's coming together, aligning with the feminine. As we have the Lovers now on top. I didn't do that on purpose. All right. And again, this is the SIRIAN Starseed deck for those of you not familiar. This is the Rider-Waite too. Okay. I still have that song in my mind, Freedom, from George Michael. It's such a good song. So and again, this energy of Libra. I posted an Instagram of the Fool being free from kind of a narcissistic energy. And was that someone that you freed yourself from, or was that freedom from yourself and freedom from the old you? All right. All right, so let's get this big deck here. So again, this is a Rider-Waite deck. And let's get some energies here for you. I'm going to pull these cards up too, and pull up something new, even though this was just before your read, and see what else comes up for you guys. Yeah, let's do that first. I'm going to do the Medicine deck first, and then the Journey of Love, and then we'll get into this read. Actually, I have two of these Rider-Waite mini decks, so I might actually clarify this read with both decks, one for the masculine, one for the feminine. So we'll see how that works. All right, now you guys, for this Medicine deck for Libra, for the best and highest good of all those concerned. There's a whole big mess that came out right here. Okay, porcupine is number 12, which is the hanging man, and he's got that nice defense mechanism there. And 36, which I said is the 10 of wands, that's the Atlas energy, and here it's the lizard. And notice we have the 1236, 2436, and then 22 of the beaver, which came up very profoundly today in my other messages, because I got the download of the bird bear, and there are no gods that are bird and bear. The bird bear is the beaver. They're very ancient, and they have hands of a human. So it's very significant energy coming up here, right? The builder. And 22 is the fool and the fool's journey, and Spirit's connecting with me. This beautiful energy, wow. And then we have the 20 of the mouse, and 20 is the judgment card, the wake-up call, the decision. There's another card that wants to come out there too. Let's see here. Is there 2 more? There's 3 more cards that want to come out. The bottom of the deck is the alligator and the 50, which is that 10 of cups that was in the read that was reversed, right? The ending of that emotional cycle. And again, the alligator sits on the side rolling with the punches. So we have these guys out here. And we'll see if we read this one or not. I'm not going to read all of them because that would be too much. But this energy of the hanged man with the 10 of wands, leaving the wounded warrior behind, right? Leaving the wounded warrior's path behind in order to go on the fool's journey with an open heart and a leap of faith, which is the 22, in this wake-up call here. And notice, I just told you about Sandy the squirrel, because I was also worried about, there's a squirrel in the tree that doesn't run away from me but was making a lot of noise, and I feel like Sandy had a parent squirrel that depended on them to get food for them. And also there's babies here coming up as vulnerable. And so again, that's reiterating what I was concerned about, right? A parent who may be stuck, unable to take care of themselves, or a baby who's unable to take care of themselves without the main person. Oops, I have that upside down. So let's put these guys up here. So, you could be dealing with a parent or a child who needs help. And then we had these 3 also want to be seen. The 44, again, of the 4 of Cups, grounding and integrating. And here's someone pollinating a flower and that humming. The 44s for me is it's Atlas and Hercules. It's Atlas through the numerology book, The Divine Triangle. It's defined as Atlas, but in the cards, Atlas is a 10 of wands of the weight of the world. So for me, the 44 in the cards is actually Hercules, the feminine energy of that, which is more of a social worker energy, and the grounding and integrating of your experience, right? The reason for boredom, taking out time to pollinate things. These 2 cards then came out after that. The ants go marching 2 by 2 with the 32, which is the journeyman coming in with the good news, right? Pollinating the flowers. That's the collective awakening. As the ants go marching 2 by 2, coming in with the good news, grounding and integrating first, and then coming in, right, to lead by example. Right, because the ant and the beavers are very strong, right? They can handle a lot of hard work. And then again, here we have the 18 links of romance. And the links is also related to the Sphinx energy, as we have this moon energy of romance coming in 2 by 2. It's really beautiful energy, actually. I'm not going to put these up there, though, because it's getting a little crowded up there. And I still need to pull from the journey of love, okay? But again, this energy of leaving the old cycle behind, leaving the wounded warrior's path behind for the fool's journey, as we pollinate the new collective, as the Atlas and Hercules energy are both coming up. And for me, 44, Hercules is also related to 52 because it's come up as synonymous with the Queen of Swords, which is also Lady Liberty. And the 36 of Atlas in the deck, which is the 10 of Wands, with the King of Swords, the 51. All right, so from the journey of love, that came right up. I'm glad it was only one card. Shifting universes, look at that, perfect. And it's the number 7, which is key, and the chariot. And chariot can represent ascension. And there's just a lot of energy here of the wheels and the cogs, the notes and the symbols. The bottom of the deck is the light field here, right? All this difficult energy coming in, like you're completely exposed out in the middle of the bridge. Oh, by the way, I meant to tell you this too. I was just out walking Teddy before this. And as I got like halfway through my walk, the news helicopter was literally over me and followed me my whole rest of my walk as the leaves, and the helicopter was pretty high up there, so it's not like the helicopter was right there on top of the trees to make the leaves move. The leaves, it was windy and the leaves just started circling around me all of a sudden, but they were going with me, like the hawks do that with me too if I fly with them. But the helicopter brought all these leaves swirling around, and literally the direction of the helicopter was still following me when I came up my street coming home. It was really cool. But there's this energy of intense energy and being completely exposed to the elements because of the light that's coming in. The 63 is the 9 of Swords, which is that energy of stress and suffering and silence, right? Not being able to sleep. But again, the energy of the diamond, becoming the diamond with great pressure over a long period of time. And again, the shifting universes, which I am going to read you that one since we have the one card. And I'll put that one over here. All right, so the shifting universes is number 7. You are blessed with an opportunity to change gears, to change your life, to jump on the fast train. You're invited to fling yourself off the repetitive treadmill way of life and into a dance through nature, to be utterly confused and delighted, to accept the way of the divine trust, even with its chaos, the instability that precedes all genuine creativity. So here it is, your get out of jail free card. Again, the Fool free. Your opportunity to make a mess and find what you didn't know you were looking for. You're being nudged. If you wish, let yourself go down that strange path opening up before you without knowing what it is. Even as you take, and my voice got stuck as soon as I said without knowing what it is. So Libra may have a hard time doing anything without being clear, right, about what their purpose is. Without knowing what it is, even as you take your next step. Your universe is shifting, and stranger, more beautiful worlds beckon. Why not go where you haven't been before? You'll find yourself there and realize you are more than what you once thought you were. This oracle has a message for you. If you're thinking of changing location, jobs, houses, or attitudes, trying something new, especially if it's unusual for you, then the universe is supporting you, and now is the time to accept what you didn't expect. And the poem is titled The Dream. I just told you about the dream speech. How crazy is that? The dream poem here says, the taste and touch of you within, thoughts linger on a sweet caress. You come to me, no sounds distract the night's embrace of innocence. The artist brush across my lips, the palette rich in colors deep, to flow with feelings now renewed, and blend as one in breath and hue. Entwined, our bodies bathe in love, and weep with longing's slow release, emotion's song and soft refrain, awaken dreams that never cease. All right, and that's just the beginning. Okay, Libra. A lot of flower power energy is coming in from the 60s as well. So there is definitely some 60s energy coming up. All right, for Libra, it's 3:15 on the clock. That is the Ides of March, isn't it? When Caesar was assassinated, the year 44. The Ides of March. The ants go marching. The Ides and the ants. The Ides and the ants. The Ides and the ants. My Aunt Ida's coming in. She had passed quite a long time ago. Very interesting. I think she was born in March, too. I'm getting like the, you know, if you're voting and people say I, and then the ants are coming up as well as the 2x2s. All right, for Libra, for the best and highest good of all those concerned. I'm being guided to shuffle one more time. Okay. Libra, for the best and highest good of all those concerned. Libra, Libra, Libra. What does Libra need to know for the best and highest good of all those concerned? Libra. Okay. All right, here we go. So the Magician reversed is in the middle of your read, which is, that could be an extreme insecurity and lack of tools to deal with something, or manipulation, like someone is manipulating. This could be a Gemini energy, that could be Virgo energy as well, or it can be any sign, but not necessarily this tainted Magician, okay? Or rather, this would be Gemini or Virgo reversed energy, or it's this manipulative or insecure energy coming in. Well, let's see what else comes up with it, because it can be other energies as well. But it's the Magician without their tools, or someone who's dark and, you know, using them for the wrong reasons. And then we have DNA in there too, right? He's got a DNA strand there. The challenge for you is the Knight of Pentacles, which is the antithesis, right? This is the loyal, humble servant, as compared to the manipulative, insecure, right? Person who's tainted. And this would be earth energy there. The foundation for you is the Three of Wands, being present in the moment, waiting for your ship to come in perhaps, or perhaps dealing with gifts here, whether needing to buy a gift for someone, receiving gifts, or opening up your own gifts. Notice all the yellow, confidence. The challenge is confidence. You have it here, but not here. And the challenge is here in humble confidence, right? Not having power over others' confidence or manipulating the energies in a narcissistic way. The recent past is the Knight of Cups, which is beautiful energy. So there's love being offered here to someone who may feel very insecure about it, challenged by being in this energy compared to this energy. Someone might feel like their gifts, they were taught it was evil. So it's very hard for them to accept their gifts and be in this same place. And they could be this person, but not with the gifts that they hold, because they were taught it was evil. That may be one of the issues for you as well. In the moment now, the now moment here is the Four of Cups reversed, which is, you know, starting over again. This is that boredom of grounding and integrating, that time to assess. And this is someone either ignoring or not wanting the same old small offer here that they've received over and over again, or this could be what they see as you know, small kindnesses that aren't significant, but starting over here, like not waiting the whole cycle to get to the Ten of Cups to end this, starting over from scratch. And then coming up for you is the Temperance card of patience and balance. And the angels, this is also Sagittarius energy here. And my uncle passed away this past week, who's a Sagittarius. Ida was his sister-in-law. Very interesting, huh? And again, we have, oh, interesting. So Ida was, so my uncle that just passed away this past week, and he'd been suffering with a disease process for a long time now, and he was in his 90s, so he lived a long life. But he was a Sagittarius, and his brother David was a Capricorn, and then my mother was his sister. She was a Gemini energy. So it's interesting how they're coming up with Ida, who was David's wife. And they're all gone now. My Aunt Lucy, George's wife, she's with us. And that's that beautiful Pisces energy again, coming in with message of love. The way you see yourself here, Libra, is the 9 of Cups. So you're very happy with yourself right now. Perhaps despite this energy around you, and this could be perception of the election as well, and what's around you or how others might see you is the 2 of Swords, of keeping to yourself for peace of mind, right? Not making a decision or not feeding into any information around you, keeping your energy clear for peace of mind, right? To be happy with yourself, being present in the moment. So this is great energy for you. So these are beautiful energies, even that starting over. And this could be you starting off on a new path. The block here for you is the moon. So we have this over and over again, this theme, as the full moon comes up around the 15th, as we had 3:15 on the clock, so maybe it is the 15th, or no, it was the 16th, I think. And I guess that may depend what location you're in as well. But the block for you is the nighttime or the full moon or Cancer energies here. Right, and that can be Virgo, Cancer energy here as well. And both very loving energies here, earth and water. As we have Virgo and Cancer, but it's also Gemini, that's Mercurial energies, that's in a negative place. And then at the end here, we have the 8 of Cups, which again, the moon is in this card. And this is that card of walking away from all of this emotion that you've aligned and left perfectly in order with this missing piece right here. In order, walking away from all of that in order to go within to find out what that missing piece is, right? And you have a lot of water here, right? So you're very much in that emotional body, like I said, that pink energy of feminine energy. And then you have the 6 of Wands upright, right? Going within to discover yourself in order to lead the way by example. And we have the Ace of Wands, this new passion coming in. It looks like it's coming in to you. And there's the King of Wands reversed. And again, like I said, there's father and son energies where they're trying to fix their relationship. And this could be sibling energies too, as I just brought up my 2 uncles. And this could be a Sagittarius here. And then we also have, this could be someone who passed, right? Like a Sagittarius, I just told you that. But also could be, so after a passing or a near-death experience or just someone who's exhausted right now. From an exhausted place or an after-death place, sending a passionate message or offering growth to this leadership position here, or this good news coming in and wanting to offer some back as well, wanting to give something back. And even though this is a Pentacles card, the first thing I noticed was the big stick, and that phrase came up already, right? That the man that walks with a big stick. And, that came up because we're going into the wood snake, right? And this is like a wood snake. Very interesting. This is about reaping the rewards of your efforts. The constant gardener, perhaps spending a lot of time in your yard, or collecting everything you have to assess your worth. Or maybe you want to retire and you're deciding whether you can, or you have a pile of time, money, or energy, and you're trying to decide how to invest that. And this is the Divine Feminine's heart energy, in comparison to that Four of Pentacles I told you about. The Five of Pentacles. So here's like the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. The Lover's out in the cold, right, as long as we have each other. And then there's the Chariot being stuck in the snow. There's snow in this picture. Stuck in the snow, or perhaps got snowed, right? Maybe this is someone looking at what they've earned from taking advantage of other people who are then stuck or without a car, or this can be a breakup, a breakdown, a break in, out, or through. This can be the ambulance to the hospital. But it's it's really an energy of no movement at all, or totally out of control. And then here comes up the Knight of Wands, who in the SIRIAN Starseed deck is all about the slow burn, right? Learning how to control his passions, right? This could reference a car accident too, and coming up roses, right? Having learned their lesson. Very interesting. So let's stop there, and we're going to go into the underlying energies and then clarify. So we have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, right, dealing with the Knight of Wands over here. So there's two fiery energies around you, fire and fire, and then you putting yourself in water energy, as we had some kind of bad memories or falling out in the past. This could be children acting up as well, right? So you could definitely have water and fire kids if you have kids. Let's see where we're going to start. So we'll start from Atlas, since we talked about that in the sun. Okay, so we have Leo energy here, and that could be kids and pets, vacation, sun, having a good time here with the Knight of Cups. And let's see here. All right, so again, this energy of working too hard, and this is the end of the cycle. And you can't sustain this for too long, because you'll hurt yourself, or you'll just break down. And then here's others fighting for whatever this will achieve, right? The pursuit of riches. But this is a heated exchange, right? Causing block after block after block because of disagreements or competition or just too much work coming in. And here is a split with the kids, and that can be an ex as well. So because of all this fire energy over here, right, that's too much, causing lots of delays or just constant arguing, and causing divide of this relationship. The Six of Cups can be children in addition to her, or just the relationship between you and them, or if this is you and them. So again, there's definitely Leo energy here and Sagittarius there, as we have all this fire under here, along with the Cups energy, which you're putting yourself in that energy. Okay, so since I have the two decks, I'm going to pull out, the other one too. Let's see here. Oh, this rubber band is sticking to my cards. Okay. So we'll pull some cards for both the masculine and feminine for Libra. So let's see. We have Gemini or Virgo. Can be any sign, but the energies for the read are those with Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio reversed, Cancer reversed over here. So definitely could be dealing with Cancer energies. My uncle passed, he had prostate cancer. So, we have the Death card reversed. So this is something you already know, or it's somebody who may, not doing well, and they're on hospice or something like that. But there could be Cancer involved here, but it's not something new. It's something you already know about. But again, this energy of releasing the old with the new coming in. And again, releasing the old. This could be the same person, the Queen of Wands reversed, right? The old you, and coming in with the slow burn, learning how to control your passions. Being present, more present to your gift after not understanding your gifts, needing help, or being manipulative, or just really insecure. This could be someone who's very shy as well. Or just needing someone to teach the tools of the trade, or buy the tools of the trade. But again, this is about emotional work. It's about doing the work. This also could be a fiery person, a very fiery person. Maybe it has a bad temper, but this is upright here. But in the underlying energies, with all this wand energy, she could be causing the blocks. And this could be somebody with Gemini or Virgo in their chart, but is a very fiery energy. So we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, both reversed, and then the Knight of Wands right here upright at the end. And that could be also the energy of two going through their own things separately and then aligning like the other cards and coming together as the Knight of Wands, because that's 2025. The Knight of Wands is 25. So this has to do with integrating and aligning your masculine and feminine to work together in 2025. Learning how to control your passions, you know, your creativity, right? To be balanced, do it in a balanced way. All right. We're going to do the feminine first because we do have the feminine there in the underlying energies. So this is for Libra feminine energies. We're clarifying the read. All right, so for Libra and the underlying energies, the Libra feminine, why is the Queen of Wands reversed there? Queen of Cups reversed, and Knight of Wands was reversed. And the King of Wands was upright. Look at that, with the Knight of Swords, all the ones we were talking about. And that can be a couple with two kids, right? This one's like them, and this one's like them. Or maybe they're different from both of them. But this is the Queen of the Queen of Wands reversed. Could be that Knight of Wands energy reversed with the Queen of Cups. So in a bad emotional place, that could be emotionally disconnected or over-emotional, with a temper on them. That could be physical abuse. And the King of Wands, who's very in control of his passions, but he may feed her fire with his words unless he keeps quiet. Maybe he's holding his tongue here, not to expand the situation and make it worse. Because there is a death here. There was in the past, okay? And the recent past here for the feminine is the Knight of Cups. We have the High Priestess here, maybe she's being antisocial here, or just not socializing, keeping to herself, keeping secrets in a positive way there. There is a celebration here, though. And again, this is someone who's isolating or coming out to go to a party. Someone who doesn't normally socialize going to a party. Okay, and we have Pisces or Virgo and Virgo reversed here. And this is someone offering love. That could be an invitation to a party. But it's also the Queen of Wands reversed offering this invite. And is she exhausted? So the foundation here is the Three of Wands. All right, we have the Ace of Cups reversed with the King of Cups upright and the Five of Swords upright for the feminine Libra. present, and then again, that could regard gifts if you're going to a party. This energy of feeling pushed to the emotional limit and needing to be the master of your emotions and face your fears, face the enemy, face the information or people trying to take you down, but facing those fears in a balanced emotional way. And we have the Death card, which is Scorpio too, so this King of Cups could be a Scorpio. And learning to be present in the moment. Or not care, you know, this could be if you're buying a present and normally being worried about whether they like it or not. This is someone not worried about anymore, right? If they don't like it, that's going to, you know, we'll deal with that then, or that's their issue. And the central energy for the feminine Libra here with the Magician reversed there, again, is Gemini energies, Lovers, and the Page of Pentacles. Perhaps a student or a new opportunity here. But there could be some depression or lack of light and the need to heal here, right? Obviously with manipulative energies there. Again, starting over a new business or something new in a practical way. This could be a child, right, who's an earth sign child who got a new job or is depressed or needs healing. Needs to learn how to shine their light, to go out for an interview, that kind of energy. So this could be, we have two earth energies, the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So they could come from a family that's well off. It could be from a Gemini. There's a lot of Gemini here. There could be a Gemini here, but this looks like more of an adult Gemini with kids here. We have Aquarius reversed there too. So one of the children could have Aquarius in their chart. But here's that energy of the Two of Swords where you're here staying clear and balanced for peace of mind. Here was the lack of peace of mind from getting the new information, from getting clarity information-wise or intellectually, but then that can throw you off balance. So it's a challenge to be very practical and solid here without having a lot, because the Knight of Pentacles wouldn't have a lot of money. I mean, they could and just live, you know, there's a lot of very wealthy people who live a very humble life, so you would never know. But this is that stressed out energy of frustration, lack of growth, not aroused, not finding humor in anything, right? Not being able to sleep. How can you enjoy yourself? And learning how to be practical and offer friendship, or this could be someone offering work or asking for work. Right? And this could be someone, a leader in one field, needing to go out and ask for work in a new field, and that could be very humbling to them, really stressing them out, completely exposing themselves, or just having to deal with children or pets, like I was talking about Teddy earlier. Here, crowning is the Four of Cups reversed for the feminine Libra, starting over, awakening, a new idea, seeing the light, and disconnecting from someone or distancing yourself, or someone you're at a distance with, and offering your time, money, and energy to them, and perhaps they're sad or they're feeling rejected. And then here's that Knight of Cups offering love. So this happened in the past. Maybe you're just someone you don't see a whole lot. We have somebody with Pisces or Capricorn in their chart who's at a distance, who in the past rejected your offers, and now they're offering their love. So there's just been this change of energy. You're starting over with them, or them with you. So again, we have Libra in this watery energy and Capricorn or Pisces in their chart. What's coming up for you is the Temperance card here. Patience, balance, angels, Sagittarius, flowing back and forth, balancing. The looking back, or after something in the past with failure or losing or competition out of control, and a split or divide, right? Or this could be harsh words or literally a stabbing there with the Page of Cups reversed. That could be an infection too. You know, patient angel, I hope you didn't lose a child or a pet, but there could be something like that here that happened in the past where somebody's an angel now. And kind of taking an accounting of who you were in the past, or who you were to someone who isn't with us anymore. Or this could be a child of a split or some kind of family divide who feels rejected. This can be a shy, vulnerable child, but it also can be a crying baby. It can be a spoiled child who's out of control. And the need to be patient with them, or one that is a patient. You see yourself as the Nine of Cups, which is getting your wish, right? Happiness, perhaps entertaining others, and just happy to do that. You don't really even need to socialize. You'd just be happy seeing others enjoy themselves. But getting your wish, finding happiness within yourself, after dealing with a dysfunctional family or business or a community here who may be very judgmental, or the day the music died, dealing with the election, right? Depending on your perspective. This can be the need to swallow their pride or your pride. Right? Somebody who choked. I mean, this could literally be someone who choked and passed, or just choked and didn't follow through with what they said they were going to do or promised, or perhaps that could be a loss where they can't come up with the words to say they're sorry, or but now that's different, because now there's self-satisfaction. And that could be too, like if your parents were very different than you and you couldn't be fully yourself when your parents were around. Perhaps your parents aren't around anymore and you're finding your happiness because you realize that finally you're allowed to be yourself because there's no one there to tell you different. The Five of Cups reversed is about getting over any sadness or disappointment, loss, grief, right? Letting it go, or just getting over yourself here. And then here, finding peace of mind. And this is, for me, this is the Divine Masculine coming out of the Batcave, but it's also about letting go. This is keeping your cards close to your chest, or hoarding, holding on, or just being practical, which may need to be at certain times. But this is letting go, perhaps wanting to fix up the house or make amends with someone, or just putting your cards out on the table with someone to let them know, this is how it is. And then walking away without giving them time for their rebuttal, for your own peace of mind, right? Putting it on the table, telling them how it is, and then being able to walk away. Or maybe you're telling somebody that you're walking away and that's how it is, and there's no argument to be made. That's just how it is. And this is somebody walking away from this foolishness here, right? Always having to ground and integrate little small tokens that aren't significant to this person, or that maybe they are sincere tokens that are being ignored by this person. The block here is the moon, the full moon, or the nighttime. The wolves howling, the dogs are out. And this twist of fate here, or downturn, again, weathering the storm, right? Whether this is heartbreak or disappointment, separation, whether this is a heart procedure. And a slowdown or downturn of the economy or the events. or just needing to slow down in order to heal this heart due to injustice of lying, cheating, and stealing, running away, spying on someone. This could be running from the scene of an accident. Maybe somebody ran from a scene of an accident a long time ago and no one ever knew. And that was weighing on them or you. And then here we have the 8 of Cups, walking away within. The Page of Wands reversed. This could be a Sagittarius, or at least have Sagittarius in their chart. This is that fallen angel energy, right, of the child out of control. Not knowing how to control their patience. It could be ADHD, it could be autism, there could be lots of reasons for it. But this is someone now going within, whether they're walking away from that situation. This could be an adult behaving this way, or going within to rise above, to get back on the horse and lead the way. And here it was reversed. Okay? So there's some kind, maybe you feel like you failed a child who has special needs. And getting, you know, for a time, maybe you break down and then get back up on the horse again. Or this is a whole change of perspective completely. Or just leaving a job so that you can take better care of them. Or finding a way, a place that can manage the child better than you, right? To manage all of their needs. And that can be so many different scenarios. And this is, you know, getting an offer from the King of Wands reverse, which, why would you want this passion offer from someone coming from a negative place? Or is this someone who is on hospice or not doing well? Or is this someone from the beyond offering this passion or growth, this opportunity to learn? And again, this father and son thing coming up. Why do we have the 6 of Wands upright with the King of Wands reversed, offering the Ace of Wands? This is someone who is not working out. Somebody's overworked. They're not aligned. They don't have their ducks in a row. They need to get their ducks in a row. And again, if someone passed or is near passing or is moving or whatever, and there's a whole lot to do, it's like it's not getting done. Someone's trying to be strong regarding children or a soulmate here. Taking care of pets and the innocent ones, right? Overworking, and it's just not working out. Can't keep up anymore. Maybe you did that for a long time, or your partner did. And now they just can't do it anymore. They're changing jobs. Or the dynamic in your family is changing, right? Maybe a parent who was living with you is no longer, or who wasn't living with you now has to come live with you, or same with a parent, a child, or a child with special needs, or just children moving out. And then we have the Queen of Swords reversed, not sharing, or the inequity here of her extreme pain and hurt. Or she could be lying and she could be a bitch here. This could be someone who's verbally abusive, right? And not fair at all. All right, so it can go both ways. And she may be that way because she's in so much grief. It can also represent a cutthroat lawyer if somebody's dealing with one. And then we have the devil. So this, you know, this is temptation by the devil, addictions, somebody waving who's, you know, binds you. This is a codependent relationship you want to get out of. Maybe they keep coming back to try to tempt you back into your old ways. And here's the Emperor reversed and the Magician reversed. This is not, I mean, if you're going to talk about evil here, even if the devil was reversed here, that would be even worse, I think. But this could be a really bad person. And tempting you as the feminine Libra, right, back into something perhaps narcissistic or controlling. But this can be someone who's sick and really insecure. but there could be addictions around this or codependency. You know, maybe the masculine in the energy, or even a masculine who passed, was not a nice person, or was a nice person but had some really bad traits, like, you know, a bad temper, or, you know, wasn't good to their partner in that way. And it's never an easy situation, because that could be, they could be really good and really bad at the same time. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, someone being stuck or on the warpath. This is a dependent energy, or someone who feels powerless and stuck and not satisfied with themselves, or not happy being alone. And here we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed and the Nine of Cups reversed, which is the energy of two people coming together in their perfect place of happiness with themselves, right? And are these children? They could be they could be adult children of parents who were abusive, and now finally coming into their own, because now you're upright. And I put it there. And then again, assessing the worth of a situation, or assessing stuff that you need to get rid of. Two, feeling like they've been left out in the cold. It's a lot of work for them to do on their own. And then again, the Chariot here is reversed in both places. Stuck or in an accident or without a car, as the Knight of Pentacles offers help to the King of Pentacles reversed, who may never ask anyone for help, so they may have a tough time receiving help here. And we have a mother here too, with some kind of emotional or family ending here. But she's solid. All right, this could be a marriage, a commitment, a contract, dealing with some kind of romance or subconscious energies here. You know, and this could be just general energies around the election and the differences of opinions, societal norms, and what the institution tells you you're supposed to believe. But there's also about marriage and romance, right? There's a lot of different undertones here coming up for the Page of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, which could be a mother and child who's watching out for them. And the King of Swords, that could be 3 kids as well. It's like they're all rushing in at the end here. And again, if there has been a death, it can be revolving around everything that happens that you have to take care of in the wake of that. And then we end up with this energy and the underlying energies here for the feminine. Again, this is the Atlas energy of dumping everything that was just too much, having to dump all that weight, all that stuff, all that energy, all the stuff you put up with for a long, long time, right? Dumping a load, taking a load off, dropping your burdens, your responsibilities, dealing with a lot of petty arguing or delays here in how to invest what you have and break patterns at the same time, or without tripping up here, you know, regarding work or coming together for a ceremony, whatever it may be for you. Okay, so that was for the divine feminine, or for the feminine Libra. And yep, so I'm going to pick these up so that the decks don't get mixed up. And then we're going to pull again for the masculine Libra. And then we'll do an oracle card to close up. Guess I can just use the same deck too. I think I got them all. All right, now for the masculine Libra. Actually, I'm going to switch the deck just because that energy is still there. Masculine Libra. Masculine Libra. For the best and highest good of all those concerned. The masculine Libra. Oh, that came right out. Slippery guy. Slippery guy. The Page of Wands reversed and the King of Swords reversed. Right, this can be two people who are unhappy, right? A child and a parent type of energy. But it also can be someone who's, you know, all over the place with their energy, in a negative place, or lying and spying, you know, and this could be someone who's verbally abusive as well. But this is coming up with the Queen of Wands reversed. And this could be a relationship with the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords, and perhaps a child here involved as well. Or maybe that's their communication, right? It's very physically abusive. And then we have the King of Wands reversed as well here. All right? This could be a lawyer. Maybe the King of Wands, they're all three reversed. King, Queen, and Page of Wands right there with the King of Swords. Right, there's some kind of falling out here, whether the child got in trouble and they're in court together, the parents with a lawyer for the child. That could be. In the recent past, you have that Knight of Cups upright. As this, I'm going to put it back in, but the Knight of Swords just came up. Knight of Cups. Okay, it's coming up as that Temperance card with the Knight of Cups and the Six of Wands. So there's a lot of forward movement here coming from a patient, angelic place, very balanced. Knight of Cups, and someone to lead the way. So it could be a water sign and a fire sign, Sagittarius perhaps. There's a lot of fire around here though. But I feel like the Knight is different than these three because they're all reversed, but the Knight of Wands is upright. And these two may be coming in, the Knight of Cups and the Six of Wands may be coming in to help these two who are out in the cold, or maybe these two on the street see them doing this and they're coming along too, even though they just look like they discharged from the hospital or came from an office visit. They're coming in to help too, to get over this emotional loss, perhaps defenseless to the energies, perhaps there's a fight they're going to help out with, or some kind of competition they're going to watch. And they meet someone who says, oh really, I want to go see that too. Where there's love being offered from someone who's doing a whole lot of hard work. Perhaps to get away from the Queen of Wands reversed, who could be physically abusive or just exhausted. This could be her own exhaustion. Who just can't, and they're offering more love. This is her, and they're offering love, right? She's coming from this bad place of just so worn out. Maybe she's sending her love, but she can't come. She's just spent. Or again, like I said, she could be a slave driver. The foundation here is that Three of Wands for the masculine Libra. Again, exhaustion and near-death experience. This could be someone clinging, right? Or after a death, or ending to something. Again, coming out of holding on to things, coming out of saving, coming out of keeping your cards close to your chest and laying it all out on the table. Like it's been exhausting. Being present in the moment, or about gifts. And destined to school the golden goose, who's offering this new passion or growth here. And that could be you offering this. Oh, this was flipped over in the deck. I didn't even notice that. And that, the Four of Pentacles, remember I said, is the Divine Masculine's heart in the Batcave, and this is the Divine Feminine's heart in the E-Tower in the SIRIAN Starseed deck. But this is that energy, the 4 to 7 sweet spot, where the masculine's coming out due to the Divine Feminine offering something, a new passion, a new idea or project. And this is like Libra energy for me. And it's like Libra's keeping the golden goose in check. And this could be their own arousal, right? Needing to be able to control themselves. And this is someone perhaps cleaning up the yard, right? Cleaning up their act, coming clean about something, about their passion for Libra, who's exhausted and just trying to be present in the moment. The central energy here is that Three of Wands. It's right here. It's coming up for this Magician reverse who's very insecure after being present, or their gifts coming in, their abilities, and feeling like the wounded warrior, having to deal with the wounded warrior, which could be themselves as well. On guard. On guard was coming up too, and touche. Somebody, and again, this could be someone who got wounded in a car accident, or in a breakup, a breakdown, a break in, a break out, a breakthrough. Someone who had to call an ambulance. This could be a divorce as well, right? Or someone without insurance, had to break their contract. And now someone's saying, I told you so. Like, why would you do that? And now what are we going to do? And here we have the King of Pentacles reversed, right? And the Queen of Pentacles upright. This could be someone saying, I told you so, that we would need something that we don't have. And then the challenge being the Knight of Pentacles upright, and petty arguing or not telling. A lot of delays here, right? Blocked over and over again due to, right, trying to forgive or apologize or get over a broken heart or disappointment, or the need to heal a heart from a procedure. That Four of Cups for you reversed in the present moment is, for the masculine Libra, that just came out, is the Four of Wands reversed. So there's some instability here, a move of home. This could be a visit. And again, that someone needs to apologize, but this could be very difficult for them, or a need to call someone or make an announcement, or, right, arriving without calling for a visit, to start over, right? Perhaps someone that you haven't been getting along with, or not being social, and someone giving you a choice or an ultimatum here. Like, if you don't try, then I'm not going to do it anymore. And again, somebody who's overworking, who can't get out of it, keeps working and working and working, and it's just not working out. They just can't align with it. And then we have someone in need of help and walking away from all the emotions they put into something here, right? Needing to do something new, starting over. So then we start over with the patient angel there, or Sagittarius with the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, which is beautiful angelic energy. These could be grown children who are being wonderful. This also could be an independent, emotional Queen of Cups who's very loving and kind and intuitive. A patient angel. So it could be one or two people here. And they've been in disconnect or at a distance from you, because you're coming up as that here. And you see yourself as that Nine of Cups, masculine Libra. after being stressed out or no sleep, dealing with dysfunctional family, business, community, or loss of time, money, and energy, and not knowing what to do, right? Tripping up, falling, breaking patterns, dropping the act, the facade, in order to find peace of mind, which is right on this card, regarding a falling out in the past, or bad memories, or children who've been difficult. The Two of Swords for the masculine Libra. Right, so peace of mind for you is happy family here, right? If they're happy, I'm happy. Even if the Emperor's unhappy. Right, which that's no way to live. So it's like you're going from, the masculine Libra's going from a place of as long as the family's happy, we're good, but he's totally not happy. Or that could be dealing with a parent who's not doing well. But now you've found your own happiness, whether it's alone or just learning how to be happy with your true self. And this Emperor may have been dealing with getting some counseling, or someone needing to see the light. And we have Aries reversed and Virgo upright there in your energy here. And then the block here of the moon. For masculine Libra, why is the moon a block? The Knight of Swords rushing in after the war, after it's over, right? Someone coming in after the fact and having a whole lot to say, but where were they when they were needed, kind of energy here. Or someone rushing in to tell everyone that the news is over, the war is over, the election's over. Right? But wanting to be the one to tell at night. But it's coming from an imbalanced place, right? Post-war could be PTSD and looting. This could be someone running in, someone worried about that happening at night, not feeling safe. Right? The challenge of being practical and humble and romantic at the same time. Right? How do you go to work and get stressed out all day and then be that person you need to be for your relationship, which you may see as a block here to romance. And then the Eight of Cups of walking away within. Somebody that's definitely a breakup. So there's a masculine Libra breaking up or leaving someone with Gemini in their chart behind, or leaving a family behind. It's done. It's complete. Coming full circle. You could be dealing with a Pisces or divine feminine energy. This could be dealing with a neighbor as well with no love loss and finding peace, getting a rest, a break, or laying someone to rest and needing strength. At the full moon, maybe that's when you have to lay someone to rest at the full moon and just needing your strength for that. To lead the way, right? To be okay with everything. To be an example for others, right? Especially to lift people up if they're sad, right? Depressed. Arrogance here could be coming up too. So the grieving widow, right? Needing to be in a place where you can support them. And she could be a Libra here, but this also could be an Aquarius here, or Libra with Aquarius in their chart. Finding justice and freedom. Someone might this was the post I did earlier. The Fool, finally feeling free, getting justice, being free from, a man with a bad temper and, right, who may have been greedy and all that other bad stuff. And then the post was Are you free from this man, or are you freeing yourself from you? Or was that you? So this could be you in a transformation, or seeing a parent in yourself and not wanting to go there. But there's bliss here and the release from someone here, and heaven in your eyes, seeing synchronicities, having lots of choices, right? Where the infection ruins the bunch. And now free from that. Having other choices, but needing a vacation, needing some sun, perhaps dealing with kids who still may be out of control or just drained, and needing peace to master your emotions. You could be dealing with a Scorpio here too. Scorpio, King of Cups. All right, and there's the Knight of Wands rushing in after a sudden event or to deal with drama. This could be someone on call as well, right? Coming in from work or from an event, having to go to work to do call. Assessing the worth of continuing to do this, to deal with those others who are out in the cold, but then leaving you out in the cold because it's just too much. Breaking down after a while. And again, here's this energy of offering a whole new life to someone, to you, to release you from the imprisonment, right? Of being the magician for everybody. With a message of love, or perhaps 2 kids, perhaps a Pisces or water sign and somebody with air in their chart, or this is the one who mouths off all the time. And starting over, right? Having to deal with temptation and seeing another way to become the Knight of Pentacles, making an offer to the Empress and the High Priestess. Or this could be a Taurus and a Pisces or Virgo. There could be Aquarius in there too. And these could be like a grandmother and their sister, so a grandmother and a great aunt or something. And again, offering help, like leaving one lifestyle in order to live a more humble lifestyle in order to help these two or get work with these two. Right? You might want to help your mother and their sister, or you might, this could be a mother and an aide. This also could just be a mother and daughter, and wanting to hang out with them perhaps, right? Because we do have the Hangman right there, right? Coming over, wanting to hang out, just wanting to hang out, right? That can be romance as well, maybe with someone older. All right, so let's pull from, I'm going to pull from the Fortune's Oracle for you guys. So there's big change. I'm almost done, Teddy. Yes, you've been very patient. Thank you. I love you. He's rolling his eyes back. I love you, Teddy. Yes, I'm talking to the people on the video. There's nobody actually here in the room. Okay, let's see what your card is, Libra, for the best and highest good of all is concerned. Libra came right up. The Lion. There's the Roar. 16. I told you the 16th. There's an opposition that day. So the Lion roars on the 16th. That's also the Tower energy of sudden events. It's also Scorpio energy. And the Lion, which is Leo, which are both fixed. All the fixed energies were coming up in my post today. And then here is the 4 as well, which is the birth and the Emperor, right? The father and child. And it's interesting too, because the Page of Cups comes up with the Emperor all the time. Like that's his own inner child. Like the most powerful man is the one who's the most innocent inside, right? This energy of innocence and yet power. And the patience needed here with the 24 Queen of Wands reversed, right? Takes time. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. And this says, harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. Universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. And again, here is the sudden event of the Emperor, which can represent the election as well, or your own life. And then dealing with the Queen of Wands reversed. Okay? And then the Cinderella Chariot. This could also be leaving one relationship and moving into another, or moving into a different job position that you really love, that really lights you up. And this is Gemini and the Lovers and the Family, the Chariot, and the bottom of the deck, which is excitement, fireworks, the Cracker Jacks. 7 is the Chariot here. All right, so you have the underlying energy of this Chariot here, taken off with a blast. And we have 7 and 6, which is Cancer and Gemini. So again, that can represent election stuff too. I hope that that was helpful to you. Yes, I think we're done. And you're number 1. It was just 4:16 on the clock. So we're definitely done. We are complete. So remember your water, your rest, your joy, and your nature. And rise and be loved. I'll see you next time, Libra. Have an amazing holiday season. Bye.